Yo, back on your head one more time with another versus battle where I take players from all over history. Certain points of times, I pick your favorite player, your favorite player, your favorite player, and your mama's favorite player, and I put them up against each other. This is just a friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who wins. This is all opinionated. And I know y'all see the sun hitting. But without further ado, let's get into it. In one corner, we got from the University of North Carolina, one of the best when he had hair, the Jordan 1s, Michael Jordan from the rookie season. Yes, sir. Michael Jordan from his rookie season, 1985-1986. And in the other corner, we got straight out of high school, St. Vincent St. Mary, number 23. This is the battle of 23. LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? This is a good battle. It's talked about a lot, but I'm going to put them against each other in their rookie seasons. 2003, 1985. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let's get into it. First category is style of offense. Style of offense. Now, I just want to say that these two had a very, very similar style when they first came in the league. Not very distinct, it's not very unique, none of that. But who I'm giving that to, I'm going to give it to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, Rookie MJ. Note this. When LeBron and MJ first came in the league, there was no sniper shot. They weren't snipers at all. They wasn't able to knock down 3-pointers and threes like how you see Bron doing, or how he did during the NBA season. He improved that 3-point shot. He improved his 3-point shot to where he can shoot it very volumely and very good today. But when he first entered the league, that shot was not consistent at all. It was not consistent. It wasn't falling down. None of that. It wasn't a very good shot. Neither was Michael Jordan's. His shot wasn't all that good neither. But I said 3-point shot. I said 3-point shots, and we all know Jordan had his pull-up J in the mid-range. Pull-up J in the mid-range. You know, both of them were very good finishers around the basket. Dunks, layups, that's when Jordan was very big on dunks. He was very big on dunking on people. Posterizing, put them in posters, slithering around defenders to get a good layup. Bron, muscular. You can't stop him when he goes in the paint. Same way, these two played the same way. Both same style when it comes to mid-range shots, because they didn't have their 3-point shots that good. When it came to mid-range shots or pull-up fade, you could count on MJ to give you that pull-up fade more than Bron. You could count on him to give you that pull-up fade more than LeBron James. But that's all on that right there. Next topic. Defensive style. And this time, I'm giving it to LeBron James. When Bron came in the league, he was close to like 250 and 260 pounds. But it was mainly muscle. Then it's almost everything, it wasn't fat. And that was put together Bill guarding all 5 positions. Back in 03, you know, guarding D-Wade, He'll go and guard D-Wade. He'll switch on Kobe. He'll go on the dirt. He'll get in the post with Tim Duncan. It's like all 5 positions. That's what he was very known for back then. All 5 positions he can guard with ease, just like he can do now, like he was doing in 13, like he was doing in 07. For him to be 250, he was one of the fastest players in the league. One of the fastest in the league at that time. Faster than Cole, faster than Melo, faster than Bosh, Wade, all of them. He was faster than all of them. And he used that to get chased down blocks. He used it to rip. He used it to rip guys with no ball handling skills and some with average ball handling skills. You could count on him to make a defensive play happen. Now, Mike, he was good. Michael Jordan was good. Defensive player of the year. He won defensive player of the year. But he didn't have a frame. Michael Jordan did not have a good frame back then, and he didn't have a good frame his rookie year. Neither did he have one in 1987-88 when the Pistons was bullying him and tossing him around. And in 85 and 86, he didn't have a good frame. He was getting tossed around by Pistons then in a rougher league, to where none of these technical fouls existed like they are today. Like you could just accidentally hit someone on the chin and it's a technical foul, flagrant. None of that. I'm pretty sure you could give somebody a good smack across the forehead and it would be a no fouls called, or it would be a little shooting foul. But now you do that, you getting ejected out of a game. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the game no more. You've been taken out and going to the locker room. LeBron is on defense. Let's get on with the next. The prime topic of this whole video, highlight for highlight. Now, this segment goes where you're just gonna watch highlights this time. You're gonna watch highlights. I'm not gonna say anything until we done watching the highlights. And then you can look at the highlights and you can say for yourself who won. But when the highlights are done, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give my opinion on who won, all right? Now, without further ado, no more of this. Watch the highlights. Well, I hope you like the highlights. Me too. I didn't watch it with you. Whoa. Now let's get into who won. Now, when it comes to the highlights, MJ. I give it to MJ. Don't look at me like that. Do not look at me like that. You know you want to say Jordan too. All y'all that said LeBron, I know you wanted to say Jordan too, all right? So don't give me that, okay? Don't give me that. But I'm gonna tell y'all why I picked Michael Jordan. LeBron James has a way of, he bullies in the paint. He bullies, dunks on him. So did Jordan. But Jordan had very good finesse on his layups. He had more finesse on his layups than LeBron. And I tend to go for the, the sleeky, slithery type of interior offense, which Jordan had. And he had the good jump. He had the good jumper, good fade, like we saw when he scored 63 against the Boston Celtics. Even though he was on the bad Chicago Bulls. It hurts me saying that because Chicago Bulls are my favorite team. That's my favorite team, man. And I have to admit, those Chicago Bulls could have been better, but they were up against a very stacked, very skilled Boston Celtics at that time. Bird, McHale, Parrish, Dennis Johnson. They were gonna lose that. No Scottie Pippen. It was no Rodman. They were destined to lose that. It's been shown many times that you can't win a championship by yourself, except when Dirk did it. And I think that's my favorite Michael Jordan, the rookie Michael Jordan. I just like that Michael Jordan. Probably because I like the uniforms. I like their jerseys. Yes, I'm one of those guys. I'll pick my favorite version of a player just by the jersey they were wearing that year. I like those. They look better than the ones in '98 and all that. I like those. But yeah, he didn't grow that mid-range jumper that he had in '98, where it was like very post move, fade away, pull-ups. He had those. He could do that, but that jump shot in the mid-range, because they didn't have a three-point, like I told you. But that's all for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. I really appreciate y'all. I don't know why I'm doing that so much, but yes. Now, as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. My channel link will be in the description. Once again, thank you for watching. It's me, and I'm out.